Hi, I'm Harry Siegel, and welcome to my happiness channel. Here I've been posting what I call spots, 3 or 4 minutes talking about happiness. And I began this channel for my students at Cornell University in the course Pursuing Happiness, but of course it's open to everyone, so I'm glad you're here. Today's spot, number 10, is about remembering happiness. When we're going through a tough phase of our life, an adjustment to developmental changes such as having a teenager in the house or aging parents, or the midlife crisis, which I think is a real thing, it's easy to look back on earlier times when we were happy. And in fact, it's easy to idealize those old times and to think about what's missing, whether it was a youthfulness or it was a relationship that was very important to you, or a job or an involvement in the world that was satisfying to you. And no doubt those factors you're remembering are true. But it doesn't really explain why you're not happy now. What it does imply is that at that earlier time in your life, you liked yourself better. You approved in a way of what you were doing. You felt complete. You felt that you were getting somewhere. These are very American ideas, but I think they're universal too to some degree. But the question is, can you look at the way you're idealizing the past and at least question it a little bit? Can you remember that even in those halcyon days of happiness that you were unhappy some days, or some days disappointed, other days frustrated? You know, the same thing holds true for the future. So many of us are holding out for being happy later on in life. When you found a partner, when you have a child, when you have the job that you want, when you have the money you need, fill in the blank. I teach very ambitious students, and many of them are consciously putting off happiness so that they can get into law school or med school or become psychologists or go into business. And there's nothing wrong with deferring happiness in order to earn credentials, in order to gain knowledge, in order to prepare yourself for a future life, which will involve skills you're only just now building. But let's not forget one very important thing. The past and the future are only aspects of the present. That is, the only thing we really have is the present moment. And the only way of knowing ourselves and our consciousness is to reflect on what's coming to mind at the present moment. That's really who we are. And so if you have nostalgia for happiness in the past, or you're just holding out to be happy in the future, stop for a moment. Reflect on who you are now, on what your life is, and see if you can figure out why you're not happy with yourself. I hope this helps. Please come back next time. I think you can subscribe to the channel on either one of those corners of the screen. Love to have you in the network. Hope to see you next time.